the lion guardians of ancient Armenia? Long ago, in the high mountains and deep valleys of Armenia, there were tales of mighty creatures who stood as protectors of the land. These were not ordinary beasts, but great stone lions, carved by the hands of ancient people, believed to hold the spirits of true guardians. The people called them the lion guardians, and they said these statues had the power to watch over the kingdom, keeping evil away and ensuring peace. The story begins in the time when Armenia was ruled by a wise and just king named Artavazd. He was loved by his people, for he was fair in his judgments and kind in his rule. But the land was not always safe. Dark forces from beyond the mountains often threatened the villages, bandits, invaders, and even creatures of shadow that crept in the night. The king knew he needed more than soldiers to protect his kingdom. He needed something greater, something that could stand the test of time. One day, an old sculptor named Vahan came to the king. His hands were rough from years of shaping stone, but his eyes were sharp with wisdom. "My king," he said, "I have seen a vision. The gods have shown me that lions, carved from the rock of these very mountains, will guard our land. Their spirits will be strong, and they will never sleep, never tire." The king listened carefully and agreed. He ordered Vahan to carve 12 great lion statues, each to be placed at the borders of the kingdom. Vahan worked for many months, shaping each lion from the hardest stone. He did not carve them as simple statues. He gave them fierce eyes, strong jaws, and proud manes, as if they were alive. The people watched in wonder as the sculptor brought the stone to life. When the last lion was finished, the king called all the high priests to bless them. Under the light of the full moon, the priests chanted ancient prayers, and it is said that the wind itself carried the voices of the gods into the stone. From that night on, the lions stood watch. Villagers spoke of seeing their eyes gleam in the dark, as if fire burned within. Travelers claimed the statues growled when danger was near. And whenever an enemy tried to cross into Armenia, strange things happened. Storms would rise from nowhere. The ground would shake, and some invaders swore they saw the stone lions move. The kingdom was safe, and the people lived without fear. But as time passed, kings changed, and new generations forgot the old ways. Some even laughed at the stories of the lion guardians, calling them mere superstition. One arrogant prince, the son of a later king, mocked the legends. "Stone cannot protect us," he said. "These are just rocks shaped by men long dead." To prove his point, he ordered his soldiers to destroy one of the lions. The people begged him to stop, warning that the guardians would bring doom, but the prince would not listen. The soldiers struck the statue with hammers, cracking its mighty form. As the last blow landed, a terrible roar echoed through the mountains, a sound so deep it shook the earth. That night, a great storm came, unlike any before. Lightning struck the prince's palace, and by morning he was gone, vanished without a trace. The broken lion lay in pieces, and the people wept, for they knew the guardians were angered. From that day, the kingdom's luck changed. Wars came, harvests failed, and the land grew weaker. The remaining lions still stood, but their power had faded with the people's faith. Centuries passed, and Armenia faced many struggles. Empires rose and fell, but the stone lions remained silent and still. Yet, even today, there are those who believe. Some say that on quiet nights, when the wind blows just right, you can hear a low growl in the mountains. Others claim that if you place your hand on the stone lions and listen closely, you will feel a heartbeat. The guardians may sleep, but they are not gone. They wait, watching, for the day when the people will remember their strength and call upon them once more. And so, the legend of the lion guardians lives on, a reminder that some forces are beyond men, carved not just in stone but in the very soul of the land.